So, all right. So my turn. Jerry Hughes.
Gone.
Ooh, wow. You don't think he's going to make the team, huh?
I didn't say when.
Okay, so... All right, so give me framework around the term gone.
Okay, I just think that with the with the level of production going down, his cap number. We talked about this previously with Tyrod Taylor. If Tyrod's cap number was like $5-6 million, I don't think he would have been traded.
No.
Or he probably would have been traded for more to other teams, maybe a higher pick, because of the price tag. The Bills really just couldn't afford Tyrod. Now, Hughes is still an explosive, dynamic player. Do I want him on the team? Yeah. However, due to the cap number, you know what? I might have to switch gears here. He may be. I think he may be gone, but the cap number might not be the reason. I think it may just be because of him not adjusting fully to the defense of Leslie Frazier that he's trying to run. And we noted many times on episodes that last year, it's all about you, Jerry. It's all about you. If you can't be that guy that's coachable and you just keep running 5-6 yards up the field and taking yourself out of the play and not setting the edge on that defense, then you're not going to be there. And probably one of the reasons why he only played 66% of the snaps, probably one of the only reasons that his production has been going down. And in that type of defense, you want to generate consistent pressure. It doesn't matter if you get the sack. It doesn't matter if you're making the tackles for loss a majority of the time. You have to generate consistent pressure so that the back seven make all the plays. So in that respect, I think unless he has a year that's just insane this year, because the Bills can afford him next year. That's not
yeah, they could.
So I know I take back the cap comment, because if he was going to be a cap casualty, it would have happened already. But I just don't think he fits the mold unless he's willing to adjust his game. That's a big difference.
I don't know if he's got that gear in his transmission, man. You know, like the best defensive ends in the league take up 3 bodies, right? And let me explain what I mean when I say that.
I know.
Okay, so
I think I know what you mean.
Okay, yeah. So the best defensive ends in the league take up 3 bodies.
Can I try it?
Yeah.
Left tackle.
Yep.
Running back. Quarterback's head.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Okay.
Yep. So they take up 3 bodies. You want that quarterback to go 1, 2, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. You know how many games that you probably played in your life where there was just an animal coming off the edge, and it's kind of like
Munoz. You got him.
I want to make a comparison, but it's not in any way. Aw, man.
You done did it now.
Oh, look at the cap's not even.
Oh, the cap's not. Let's go back there.
Tim Horton sucks.
Kiss that sponsorship goodbye.
First, I'm gonna make a reference to the great defensive ends in the league right now. Okay.
All right.
So, it's kind of in a quarterback's head. It's kind of like that scene in Jurassic Park where you see the water on the dashboard and you can feel the footsteps. Like you see the water, just like you may not feel it just yet, but you know it's coming, right? Mm-hmm. Now, except on a football field, it's like a lot faster than that, right? So I'll give you
1,001.
Right. If I'm going to name the top 20 defensive ends in the league, I don't think Hughes makes that list. I'm going to be honest with you. Just to name the top 5, my top 5.
Let's be clear about how you're defining top 20. Are you saying top 20 in production?
No.
Or talent?
No, the top 20 best defensive ends. Now, defensive end is not. Everybody looks at the stat number, right? But there's so much more to playing defensive end than just sacks, right? So,
yep.
My top 3 are, Everson Griffin. I love him. He's just such a bull off the back end. I love Everson Griffin. And I criticized the Vikings because they signed him to this big contract, and he didn't really play that much. So Everson Griffin, what a monster that guy is. Khalil Mack, right? Man, I wish I had that one back.
Whoops.
Man, I really thought when the Bills traded up, they were taking Mack. I was completely convinced. He was right there. They traded up.
If they didn't trade a future first, you knew it was going to be a defensive player. Because it was a future first, he took the offensive player. But
and then
he won't be a top 10 pick.
I will eat my shoe on that because he went to Buffalo.
History lesson, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Let me preface this history lesson with: very few times will I be able to prove this maniac wrong. So when I do it, I can remember it. Khalil Mack, who played for UB, picked off a slant pass for Ohio State and took it to the house. I go, he's going to be a top 10 pick. This guy goes, nah.
No way. Goes to UB, he'll never be a top 10 pick.
Meanwhile, he's a defensive player.
Just a bit outside.
But yeah, that was great. All right, who's your third defensive end?
Let's see here.
I don't even know who's going to say. This is crazy. J.J. Watt?
Not anymore. Right? Not anymore.
You keep altering this list. You say top 20 defensive ends. Oh, top 20 current defensive ends.
Well, he hasn't played in 2 years.
I tell you about talent and production. You're like, no.
You know what? If J.J. Watt were a free agent and the Bills signed him, I'd be ecstatic. I think even in current condition, no idea whether he can play or not. J.J. Watt is still in it. So yeah,
he's a manimal.
Yeah, I guess maybe J.J. Watt.
He's the Braun Strowman of the NFL.
Big dude.
So who's your third?
You said J.J. Watt.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
I'll take that. Even in busted condition, I'd still take Watt. Because, you know why? Because just as long as he could stay on the field, if I need him to do something, he's going to be able to go out there and do it for me. And right. Hughes, I don't think it's Leslie Frazier's scheme to say, okay, Jerry, what I want you to do is I want you to stunt around nobody. Just go as far down the field as you can and then just circle back. Like a boomerang. You're a boomerang, Jerry. You're a boomerang.
Jerry.
Even when Jerry had his best years in Buffalo, he was still third on the team in sacks. That tells you a lot. That tells me a lot. He's behind Kyle, Marcel, and Mario.
Yeah, but you know those things are not mutually exclusive. You know that if I'm the San Diego Chargers and I draft Deron Payne in the first round, I'm doing that so they stop double teaming Joey Bosa.
Yeah.
If I have Jerry Hughes out there, I'm not putting a double on Kyle Williams or Marcel Darius.
No.
So that's one of, you know what I mean? That's
right. But
they probably, you think they benefited from?
I think
him.
Jerry benefited the most.
Okay.
That's my argument is that Jerry benefited from that the most.
I'm just throwing that out there because you know. All right. Well, he was third. Obviously, Kyle and Marcel are better than him, but it could have been the fact that he had 10 the previous year, not starting one game. Well, because Manny Lawson started every game.
That's right. That's right. So, but wasn't Jerry on the other? Jerry moved sides once they got rid of Mario, right?
No, he was always right defensive end.
Oh.
Mario was the left.
All right.
That's the
so
spot.
In theory, Mario should have had less sacks.
Not being on the blind side?
Yeah, because he's on the vision side of the field.
No, because that's the run blocking side. He should have had more.
Yeah, no, but that's wait. You say Mario should have had more sacks than Jerry? Because
you put your best pass blocking tackle on your left side.
Sure.
And that's the side Jerry was rushing from.
Right.
So
I would like to go back and look at all the Jerry Hughes sacks and see how many of them he actually made in the pocket.
You mean like the quarterback scrambles and he finally outruns the tackle to the guy?
Yeah, the quarterback sees Mario come and takes 2 steps back and backs into the wall of Jerry Hughes.
His most productive year, we did a statistical breakdown. I believe so. I'm not certain on this. I believe that the sacks and the loss of yardage for those sacks still didn't make up for his penalty yards.
Yeah, he had more penalty yardage than he cost the team yards that year.
It was like plus like 20 or something.
You know, kudos to him. He didn't have as many personal fouls this year. Of course, he played half the snaps that he usually does, so I'm sure that the correlation.
Tomato. I guess that's the way to break it down. And this road still isn't fixed.
I am gonna lose my mind if I see Jerry Hughes with another false start penalty. I'm sorry, not false start. With another offsides penalty on 3rd and 3.
That is highly infuriating. But, you know. Jerry Hughes not jumping off sides on a 3rd and 3 is like a quarterback on 3rd and 3 throwing it out of bounds instead of trying to fit it in and getting it picked.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I'll equate it.
Yeah.
If a guy tries to fit it in on a 3rd and 3, gets it picked, depending on obviously the situation of the game, I'm not going to fault him for that. If Hughes is off sides, he's trying to get a jump on 3rd and 3. I don't care. It is funny though.
It's not funny.
It is hilarious.
Aggravating as shit.
Well, I didn't say that. It could be multiple things. I laugh my ass off when that happens because you get pissed off.
Oh, I get so mad. So mad.
Something inside her